People talk about strength like it always looks like action, like leaving, like fighting, like proving something. But nobody talks much about staying. There were years I thought strength meant moving, never slowing, never losing. Thought surviving meant never feeling tired. Thought courage always looked inspired. But there came a season nothing felt clear, and the hardest thing was staying here. Could've disappeared, would've made sense too, would've looked cleaner than pushing through. But I stayed in conversations, stayed in ordinary days, stayed long enough to watch life change. And nobody notices those kinds of fights, 'cause staying rarely looks impressive at night. 'Cause not every brave thing looks loud. Sometimes it just stays around. The strongest thing I did was stayed through seasons I thought would never change. Stayed when nothing made sense anyway. The strongest thing I did was stay, and I finally understand. Sometimes strength ain't leaving, it's remaining where you stand. And everything I thought would make me strong kept me holding on. I stayed through silence, stayed through doubt, stayed when life didn't work itself out.
Stayed through mornings that asked too much, stayed long enough to soften up. And looking back now, what surprises me wasn't surviving, it was becoming me. I used to think peace arrives suddenly, now I think it arrives quietly. Like staying long enough to see old things shift, like realizing life still had more to give. And maybe endurance ain't carrying on, maybe it's answering when life calls. 'Cause some victories don't look grand, they just look like one more chance. The strongest thing I did was stay, and I don't say that proud, just honest now. The strongest thing I did was stay, and maybe that's enough. 'Cause some days staying itself was tough, and everything I thought would finally end started bending. For anybody wondering if showing up counts, it does, even when nobody talks about it out loud. And if all you did today was remain, don't underestimate the kind of strength.
The strongest thing I did was stay,
And now I finally know
not every strong thing
needs to let go. The strongest thing I did was stay,
and if tomorrow asks what carried me through,
I'll say
not certainty, not confidence, just choosing again and again. Inspired, but there came a season nothing felt clear, and the hardest thing was staying here. I could've disappeared, would've made sense too, would've looked cleaner than pushing through. But I stayed in conversations, stayed in ordinary days, stayed long enough to watch life change. And nobody notices those kinds of fights. 'Cause staying rarely looks impressive at night. 'Cause not every brave thing looks loud. Sometimes it just stays around. The strongest thing I did was stay through seasons I thought would never change. Stayed when nothing made sense anyway. The strongest thing I did was stay, and I finally understand. Sometimes strength ain't leaving, it's remaining where you stand. And everything I thought would make me strong kept me holding on. I stayed through silence, stayed through doubt. Stayed when life didn't work itself out.
Stayed through mornings that asked too much. Stayed long enough to soften up.
And looking back now, what surprises me wasn't surviving, it was becoming me. I used to think peace arrived suddenly. Now I think it arrives quietly. Like staying long enough to see old things shift. Like realizing life still had more to give. And maybe endurance ain't carrying on. Maybe it's answering when life calls. 'Cause some victories don't look grand, they just look like one more chance. The strongest thing I did was stay. And I don't say that proud, just honest now. The strongest thing I did was stay. And maybe that's enough. 'Cause some days staying itself was tough. And everything I thought would finally end started bending. For anybody wondering if showing up counts, it does, even when nobody talks about it out loud. And if all you did today was remain, don't underestimate the kind of strain. The strongest thing I did was stay.
And now I finally know
To stay. Funny thing about strength,
sometimes
you don't realize
staying was brave.
until you finally leave the season